Good afternoon. Welcome to General Amherst High School. We have lots of excited people here today, students included, because we got some news this morning that our director, Erin Kelly, would like to share with you. Welcome, Ms. Kelly.
Thank you, Hazel. As the Director of Education, I think there are very few more satisfying things that you get to do than to announce to a community that they're going to get a new school. And today, I'm doubling my pleasure. I am pleased here to be joined here by a lot of people. So if I miss you, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of us here. We have 3 school communities and we have 2 municipalities here. So welcome to Mayor Aldo DiCarlo, to Bart Pasquale, Diane Puget, Richard Fryer, and Leo Malash from Amherstburg Council. Also to John Michelli, who I know is thrilled to be here as well. And from the Mayor Ken Antea of LaSalle also joins us. There may be others from LaSalle here, so welcome too. From our board, we have our chair, Connie Buckler, over here, and she's joined by Trustee Ron LeClair, who's vice chair of the board. We also have Kim McKinley. I don't know if I'm missing the other trustees, but I know they're all very excited about today's announcement. From our senior admin, lots of them here. Kathy Lynn, Vicki Houston, Todd Awender, Dina Salanitri, and Lynn McLaughlin, as well as Al Cook and Juliana Hitchcliffe, who are again excited about today's announcement. And principals of all 3 schools, Hazel Keefner, Melissa Lebrun, Chris Inverardi, and reps from their school communities, I believe, are also here. I know Robin and Krista are joining us, and we're all very excited about today. Thanks for being here. This morning, the Minister of Education, Mitzi Hunter, officially announced that provincial funding has been approved for a new Prince Andrew Public School in LaSalle and a new consolidated high school here in Amherstburg for the students of General Amherst and Western Secondary School. We will receive, we believe, $9 million plus cost for land to replace Prince Andrew with a new building of 432 students from grade JK to grade 8. And the Ministry of Education has acknowledged that current building requires a great deal of necessary improvements and does not really meet our future needs. So we're pleased to have a rebuild for Prince Andrew. The Ministry of Education has also approved approximately $23.8 million plus the cost of land to build a new high school for 819 students in Amherstburg. As I said, it's a consolidation of General Amherst and Western school communities, which has been was a recommendation that came out of a Board of Trustees motion in 2015. The announcement of these new school construction grants is just one of the many stages in the process. And our superintendent responsible for accommodations, Todd Awender, will be up here later to talk about next steps, where we go with these schools. But I'm thrilled with today's announcement. But I know that everyone is sharing in the excitement. But I can guarantee you that there's probably one person happier than me with this news, and that's the trustee who represents both LaSalle and Amherstburg. And I'll call on Trustee Ron LeClair to address you. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Erin. Today is a memorable day for the town of Amherstburg and the town of LaSalle. The announcement today of the grants by the Minister of Education, Mitzi Hunter, is already creating tremendous anticipation for what lies ahead for a new General Amherst and Western High School and a new Prince Andrew Public School. A new school is an exciting opportunity and can revitalize a community, as we know. It can create a host of possibilities for everyone. But we also know that a new school building designed to current standards with the latest infrastructure and capabilities help support student achievement. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I am happy to express our deep appreciation to everyone at the Ministry of Education who has responded to our needs in our communities. In fact, since 2005, the board has built 9 new schools. We have 1 under construction at Leamington District Secondary School, and we have 4 others which will open in the next 3 years. The ministry has provided us with approximately $250 million over that time to help us refresh one of the oldest inventories of school buildings in the province. This is such a credit to the Board of Trustees who supported a vision, and our senior administration and facility services who are constantly developing ideas, creating business plans, and following through with exceptional results. When we do the work that we need to do, we enjoy the benefits. Thousands of students and their families throughout our board have prospered from the investment of our time, effort, and expertise. There's still a lot of work before us. We have other pressing capital priorities, and work is already underway to pursue those funding needs to build new schools or do necessary renovations. Today is a wonderful day, not only for the area which I am proud to represent, LaSalle and Amherstburg, but for the entire Greater Essex County District School Board. Thank you. I'd like to call upon Superintendent Todd Awender.
Well, hello everyone. It's great to be here right now. Very exciting times certainly lie ahead. And I guess what I'm going to do is just mention the next steps for us. So we're going to take a look now at what the students currently have, and then we're going to look into the programs and opportunities. And that's the first thing that we always look at before we get into this venture. And something that you must know too, this is a wonderful announcement, but we're not going to be moving into the school tomorrow. So it does take some time, and that's why I'm just going to mention here the next steps. So again, looking at opportunities and the different programs for our students. So then what we're doing is, in the meantime, over the past summer even, we've already been in talks with the municipalities, with both LaSalle and Amherstburg, and we're looking for sites. So we have to acquire the sites that we think are going to be best for those two schools. And we also look for partnerships too. And we do this with all the municipalities across this whole Greater Essex area. And after that process comes about, which again does take a little bit of time, we then get into the architectural part of it. So there's an architectural firm that's decided upon. And once that's done, designs begin. And with the designs comes consultation with a number of people. We're talking about the students, the staffs, trustees, senior administration. We look at individual programs, and we bring the people that are in those programs every day and get ideas from them as to how we can best design the classrooms to give the kids the best opportunity for success in their high school career. After we talk about the architectural piece there, then we have to put out for tender and then eventually get the construction company. Once that happens, the shovel goes in the ground, and it does take a little while for the buildings to be built. So in all, we're probably looking, and I give a rough estimate when I say this, you're probably looking at a minimum of about 3 years before students would ever enter into that brand new building. So as I said, it's not going to happen tomorrow, but be assured that we're working very hard throughout, and there's so many people that are involved in this, from all of the senior admin to our staff to the trustees that have made some great decisions along the way and are going to continue to into the future. As we get closer, there's the naming process that comes into play. That's done throughout, currently in policy right now, and we're going to determine what that looks like in the next little while. And we also have a number of transition meetings, so it's not like we just close a building and move into a new one. We're talking along the way with people from the board office and each of the departments on bigger things, but then when we look at the actual students transitioning into the new build, we sit down with them, and we have school council representation, we have students, we have staff, we have administration, and we have senior administration that are involved in all those meetings so that the transition is as seamless as possible. And I believe to date with all of our schools, we have been extremely successful in doing that. There may be one or two people not happy, but there's thousands that are ecstatic about what's gone on so far. And I think lastly after that, we can just once again, we really have to thank the ministry. They have been very generous over the last number of years with the Greater Essex County District School Board in giving us the monies necessary to put up these wonderful buildings that we're doing so that the students have great learning opportunities in these fantastic buildings. So thank you.